Experiment number 32. Experimental determination of the order of the reaction with respect to ferric ions for the reaction between ferric and iodide ions. The aim of this experiment is to determine the order and the rate expression of a reaction experimentally. Chemicals and equipments that are required to carry out this experiment are shown here. Beaker, measuring cylinder, stopwatch, ammonium ferric sulfate solution, sodium thiosulfate solution, potassium iodide solution, and starch solution. As the first part of the experiment, let us determine the reaction order with respect to ferric ion concentration. We will perform the first experiment of the given table. Take 2 beakers to perform this experiment. Into the first beaker, add 25 ml of ferric solution. Into the second beaker, add 10 ml of potassium iodide solution and 15 ml of sodium thiosulfate solution. Next, add a few drops of starch into the second beaker. Pour the solution in the first beaker into the second beaker and start the stopwatch immediately. Stop the watch when a blue color solution appears and measure the time taken for the appearance of the blue color. Now let us perform the second experiment of the given table. For that, take 20 ml of ferric solution into the first beaker. Take 10 ml of potassium iodide, 15 ml of sodium thiosulfate and 5 ml of distilled water into the second beaker. Next, add a few drops of starch into the second beaker. Pour the solution in the first beaker to the second beaker and start the stopwatch immediately. Measure the time taken for the appearance of a blue color solution. Similarly, perform the third, fourth, and the fifth experiments of the above table. As the second part of the experiment, let us determine the reaction order with respect to iodide ion concentration. Let us perform the first experiment of the above table. Similarly, perform the second, third, fourth and the fifth experiments of the above table and measure the time taken for the appearance of a blue color solution. The results of the experiments that were conducted to determine the reaction order with respect to ferric ion concentration is given in this slide. The reaction between iodide and ferric ions is shown by reaction number 1. To study the kinetics of a reaction, we must determine how the concentration of the reactants change with time. But in this reaction, determining the change in concentration of the reactants, that is iodide and ferric ions, is not an easy task. Therefore, we have used another approach in this experiment. As you can see, iodine is released as a product of this reaction. So, we have added thiosulfate ions, which has no effect on either ferric or iodide ions, as a second reactant to react with the produced iodine. The reaction between iodine and thiosulfate is shown by reaction number 2. Write down the rate equation for the above reaction. Here, the term K represents the rate constant, the term A represents the order of the reaction with respect to ferric ion concentration, and the term B represents the order of the reaction with respect to iodide ion concentration. Substitute the values of experiment number 1 of the above table into the rate equation. Similarly, substitute the values of experiment number 2 of the above table into the rate equation. Divide equation 1 by equation 2 in order to determine A, or the order of the reaction with respect to ferric ion concentration. The results of the experiments that were conducted to determine the reaction order with respect to iodide ion concentrations is given in this slide. Using the results of table 2, perform the calculation to determine the value of B, or the order of the reaction with respect to iodide ion concentration. Once the values of A and B have been calculated, write down the rate equation. Substitute the values of experiment number 1 of table 2 into the rate equation and determine the rate constant. The graphs relevant to this experiment are shown in this slide. As shown in graph number 1, a linear graph is obtained when 1 over time or rate is plotted against the ferric ion concentration. This confirms that the reaction is a first order reaction with respect to ferric ion concentration. As shown in graph number 2, an exponential curve is obtained when 1 divided by time or rate is plotted against the iodide ion concentration. This confirms that the reaction is a second order reaction with respect to iodide ion concentration.